Are we now outnumbered by people who want a lifetime of government dependence and autonomy? Since at least the early years of the 20th century, Americans have been engaged in a non-violent ideological debate. Or at least one side's been engaged. Throughout most of the 20th century, it was the progressive movement versus an amorphous, ill-defined, moderate Republican alternative. In my lifetime, except for the Goldwater campaign and the Reagan presidency, the conservative movement has too often been tepid in spirit and vague in its beliefs. In comparison, progressives have always known who they are and what they want. And they are and always have been relentless. This book, entitled Change for America, A Progressive Blueprint for the 44th President, is just their most recent missive. In the second paragraph of the first page of the first chapter, this is written, and it's their philosophy in a nutshell. I quote, "November 2008 wasn't so much a culmination as it was the beginning of a new chapter in our national story. For America is as much a notion as a nation. The notion being that a government of, by, and for the people is continuously self-correcting mechanism, where the pursuit of progress is our secular religion." You hear those words? They're wrong. America is not a notion. America is a nation, not founded on notions, but on one's firmly held beliefs. The soldiers huddled around the campfires at Valley Forge were not there because of notions. The soldiers buried at Normandy were not there because of notions. The Federalist Papers were not written by three men with notions. The Continental Army that marched out of Valley Forge after that bitter winter, Madison, Hamilton, and Jay were all motivated by beliefs. And among those beliefs, there is no notion of government being a secular religion, or any kind of religion for that matter. But the Center of American Progress is right in part of that statement. We are a self-correcting nation. And come November, we have some serious self-correcting to do. James Madison was a small man with a big brain. He laid down this fundamental rule, I quote, if we advent to the nature of Republican government, we shall find that the censorial power, the power to censor, that the censorial power is in the people over the government and not in the government over the people. Hold that thought. A TV ad aired recently, put out by the DNC. The video begins with a lone man riding a horse through the woods. Then a male voice narrates the ad, and this is what it says. We are committed to all people. We do believe you can use government in a good way. Well, government is the only thing that we all belong to. We have different churches, different clubs, but we're together as part of our city, of our county, of our state, and of our nation. Close quote. And there it is, folks. That's what this election is about. The quote is, Government is the only thing we all belong to. Sounds harmless on its face, doesn't it? It's not harmless. It's upside down. We do not belong to the government.
Amen.
All governments within our national borders belong to we the people. The first three words in the Constitution are not we the government. Many government is of the mindset that the people exist to support it. It's time we fire its leaders regardless of their party affiliation. And hire those who get it right. In Madison's words, it's time we the people censor this government.
Amen.
For it is clearly incapable of censoring itself. In a recent speech before the Black Congressional Caucus, Michelle Obama spoke the truth. She said this, quote, "Time and again, history has shown us that there is nothing more powerful than ordinary citizens coming together for a just cause." That's right. The ordinary citizens of this extraordinary nation are more powerful than any bloated, arrogantly officious, dysfunctional government driven by an insatiable appetite for power and control, bent on a sustained spending binge like some insane alcoholic turned loose to drink at will in a galactic-sized liquor store. You may remember when candidate Senator Obama told his swooning followers during the 2008 campaign that, quote, "We are the ones we've been waiting for." Well, we are the ones he has not been waiting for, and we're coming in November.
Well, that's the member of the Black Throne Regiment resurrected, and we have the next one.